Hey guys, and welcome. My name's NG Paradox, and welcome back to some Checkered Lion action, with of course the lovable brute Tristram Osgrey. Now obviously Tristram is becoming a bit more wicked as he's getting older. He's liking the more cruel side of his personality, I think, with the fact he's got torture and the fact he lost Just. And obviously right now we do have in our prison cell Maribold Rowan, the eunuch. Yes, Maribold, you are now having no more children. The line of Rowans will continue to be small. Apart from Adam Rowan, I think he's the only one who can save them. But he's 9 years old, so anything could happen to him. And he's left-handed. Well, he must be evil then. But yes, we're just going to put our council members involved, a Castellan. I think we had Osney Tall as it before, so I'm just going to put him back. Other than that, I'll keep things as they are. Also, obviously, we're surrounded by a war at the moment. The Reach is embroiled in two big conflicts. I think now would be a good time to attack one of our neighbours. You know, the Red Lake obviously would be the best choice. At the moment, he has about 2,000 men, and we have about just, 2,500 men. So there's not a big difference there. But obviously, we do have some allies. We do, of course, have the Targaryens. The noble dragon with Dark Sister. And I do have a friend. I wonder if you can make... No, you can't make a non-aggression pact or anything. So we can't get him involved. So that will give us an advantage. I don't know if he has any pacts. No, he just has Stackhouse non-aggression. So we could defeat him, but I'm going to wait a little bit longer. I'm going to wait a little bit longer, see how the wars go. I think these wars are going to last a little bit longer because the Westerlands has only just begun. So hopefully that war lasts a little bit longer. I think if we attack them, he probably won't try and stop me, because he's not much in a position to stop me. But hopefully we can just get our men back up, our forces up, and then we can attack. Florian of the Fingers was viciously devoured by the Lord Paramount, Loafer of the Vale. Are you... This is just getting... The Vale is getting more crazy by the second. There are, we got the tribesmen, the clansmen, rising up. They took the Eyrie. The Belmores, their mad Bell Knight, took over the Vale, and now he's just eaten the... I haven't seen that happen in quite a while, but it does seem to happen too much. I guess if you're lunatic and cruel, it can happen, maybe. That's in... Oh, I can't believe it. What is his son? What's his second son? Yeah, the first son. He's not really that impressive. His father was impressive. He's a formidable fighter and stuff. His other son's slow, but yeah, he just got eaten. Who is now the Lord of the Vale then? The Lord of, the Fingers, Aaron. Oh, for the lazy falcon. Yeah, it seems like getting rid of him was a good choice. His heir would be his sister, Rowena Aaron, and she's betrothed to a Bracken in a normal marriage. So the Aarons are kind of in trouble here. The wars and the kind of rebellion, and now the eating, have really hurt the Aarons quite a lot. They're losing more and more power by the second. Okay, the Wise Wolf has now been defeated. So again, Willem of the North, his son, tried to rebel. Now he's been defeated. Athan Stark, 6 years old. So we could probably put this victory down to Saladin Mullen. He probably was the man behind this. But okay, so yeah, a lot of things going on in this Westeros. I kind of like the politicalness of it going on right now. At the moment we are winning. There's a new Lord. Did they choose Willem Stark as the new Lord Commander? I mean, there is no Night's Watch, basically, but are you kidding me? Willem Stark. Well, I guess at least he's the... I was going to say the Lord of something, but he already was. Upon the conclusion of a long council meeting, you decide to make a toast. Of course, one toast eventually becomes many, and time seems to slip away. Later, as you leave the council chamber, you stumble and fall on your face. You can feel the taste of blood in your mouth, and dizziness stirring in. Selfish, cruel, diligent. Help. Someone help me. Would he ask for help? No, need to draw attention. Well, I guess by being cruel? Not diligent, he probably would be happy to do it himself. And he's strong. I don't know, though. Would he ask for help? Selfish? Would selfish then make him want to? I'm going to say no. I need to draw attention. And we're fine, apparently. That's good. Phew. That's good to know. How's my son doing? Still a skilled fighter. You've got a little bit more time, my son. Just a little bit more. You could get it. Why are you shy? Why are you shy, selfish, ruthless, humble? That shyness has now just hurt you. I thought you were going to be a good man. That's the only bad thing I've seen so far. My young courtiers finished her education. Taina, she's got flamboyant schemer. Skilled fighter, though. The guards drag Maribald Rowan up from his cell and throw him at your feet. You can imagine him being thrown down there, clutching at his private areas, probably. That didn't happen that long ago. I'm sure he still probably hurts. I've come for justice, he says. By right of birth and blood, I demand trial by combat. You have that right. No, I can't afford to lose him. I'll handle this myself. Would he do this himself? Being zealous, I can imagine, because obviously this is a trial by, you know, the gods. The gods are the ones who choose the person who wins, they think. That's why you get off. Selfish, maybe I want to do it myself. Cruel as well. Diligent, I actually think he might do himself. I guess it would depend on how good his chance would be. Does he say who is... I don't think he says who's going to be his champion. If it's him, he's actually... Ooh. Brave. He's got 5.5 though. Not sure where that's all coming from though. But I should defeat him, I would assume. So I don't know. I think maybe he'd do some stuff. But then again, that's quite a risky thing to do. But then again, you know, he did strangle that woman himself, didn't he? I think, yeah, I'll handle this. Let's just check his court. Make sure no one is an amazing champion. Sherma. Okay, Sherma's not too bad. He's better than his lord. But would he actually do it? That's the question. Hosman? Ooh, brilliant. And Green Dreams. And Arlan. No, I think, yeah, I'll handle this myself. The court looks on tensely as you and Lord Maribald face each other in the trog. You can just imagine this. Maribald has been brought before you. Brought before us, sorry. And he stood there and goes, I demand trial by combat. You know, he's very upset because he lost, you know, something very important to him. He wanted to continue his family line even more. Just like the Osgrays have been trying to do. And he demands a trial by combat. You could just imagine Tristram sitting there on his seat. Sort of having his hands on his chin. Going, I see. Well then. And he just stands up, walks down the steps, pulls out his sword and says, then let's begin. Right there in the courtroom, they begin the trial. Tristram with his brave face, cruel, grinning, happy that he gets a chance to kill, this is a blood feud, remember. We hate this man. He was very rude to us. Very rude. Very rude to our family. We cannot allow this to stand. I will destroy him personally. We will cut him down. The rage inside Tristram, the chance he has of able to kill him himself is just too much. He couldn't not take this opportunity. You scan him for any sign of weakness, any opening in his defense that could possibly exploit. One mistake is all he'll get. You attack with speed. He is no match for my might. I think Tristram... Sorry about that. My, oops. 1 second. My tablet is on the side here. And it's just almost ran out of battery. Sorry about that. Just distracted me. But yeah. I think we'll probably use might, because we are strong, of course. So it does make sense. My will is strong, the gods protect me. Defensive stance. It will either be that or that, but I think he's cruel. He's like, I would just want to hurt him. And his torture thing, they just like, I just want to hurt this man, his strength. I think he knows he could probably beat him with force. Your experience in combat and prowess with your weapon allows you to spot an opening in his defense. It's no match. It's not much, sorry, but it's all you need. Strike. You easily break through Lord Maribald's guard and knock him to the ground. He lies sprawled at your feet, completely at your mercy. It's all over, Maribald. Lord Maribald drops his weapon and throws up his hands. Yield! I yield! This is a trial by combat, sir. I accept. Back on your feet. No, you two-faced eunuch. I like that it says eunuch. That is awesome. The fact they add that in, just that little thing there. You two. I think, yeah, he would probably strike him down. His cruelty there. And obviously the fact that this is a trial by combat, he has every right to strike him down. I think he'd do it. What does it give us then? Adam's opinion goes down. So basically, some opinions go down. Yeah, that's fine. He'll definitely would do it. So let's do it. No, you two-faced eunuch. Maribel crumples to the ground lifeless. You wipe his blood from your weapon. The deed is done. He is dead. Valor Morgulus. The fight is over. Victory is mine. His final plan failed. There we go. That felt so satisfying. That couldn't have gone any better. The fact he asked for trial by combat, and it was him against me, that was just exactly how we wanted that story to end. You insult us, he is the brute. He destroys his enemies. And with that, Adam's now taken over. There's only 2 Rowans left, him, and I guess that's like his... Was that his great-aunt, I think? And the daughters of Florent, yeah. She's 49 years old, no other kid she's going to be able to have. She's, going to die with no other Rowans coming out. Adam is the whole future of this line. We could try to get rid of him, but it looks as though no one will be willing to help us right now. Let's have a quick look. Because he's not going to like me either. Let's have a quick look at the choices. 23%, that's it. Okay, maybe in the future we'll have a look into that. I think after this, actually, as well, I do want to change our focus. We've been doing intrigue, but we haven't really need to do much intrigue for quite a while. So I think we're going to change to a more theology one. I think, after, he's got to 32, he's getting a little bit older. And because of his zealousness, he's kind of, wants to delve more into religion. Like, what does his future hold? What is the meaning of him being here, apart from having fun and hurting people, of course? What else is there for him to do? So I think he's going to go for a zealous thing right now. Hunting or war would be the other one I think he would go for. Probably hunting. But I think we're going to go for theology right. Maybe we should do it when he's older. Do war for now. Hunting for now. Yeah. I think he's going to go for hunting because it's cruelty, he can hurt animals. Okay, we'll go for theology next time, actually. I think when he's a little bit old, maybe 40-something, yeah, he'll think more about it. He's still quite young, actually. Maybe I jumped into that a bit too quickly. But he will go for the theology one if he makes it a little bit older. That was so nice. I wish we could just make sure the Rowans will die out. Then there'll be no more blood feud, because they'd be dead. They would be dead. That was perfect. It's so nice in this game when things go exactly how you'd like. Like, just in the game point and storytelling point of view, it feels so good. At the moment, the Lannisters are pushing in. 7,000 men are getting destroyed up here. I don't see many of our armies. Looks like it's getting colder. Dawn is up here. Where are our armies right now? I can't see any of them. We've got 8,000 men. I guess they could be in King's Landing. No. They down south? Are they on the islands? I don't see the armies anywhere. Is anyone actually leading men? There was one here. Greenfield. So there's some men here and that's it. The Reach, yeah, that 4,000 men looks like they're the only men. So he's definitely in trouble on both fronts. Arwen has dragged her unfaithful spouse Sir Osgrey before me, insists that I should punish him. Well, being a zealous type, I might not be fond of him, cheating on his wife. It's maybe not a good thing. I am cruel, so this gives me an excuse to just, be mean. But it's Osney Tall. It's Osney Tall. I can't do this to him. But then again, it's, I'm a cruel man. I'm going to do things that I want. He'll be locked in the stock, yeah. So we're not putting him in jail, we're just putting him in the stock, apparently. So I'll do that. So he's not going to be happy with me, but that's the man I am. That's the man I am. I'm just too cruel to see past it. But yeah. Tristram, I'm not sure how much I like you anymore. De jure war apparently going on, not a big thing. Do we have men? 2,700 right now. My son has got a picture, this is what he looks like. He looks much better than I do. Then again, it doesn't take much to look better than Tristram, to be honest. If only he got... Ooh, I like this, though. With 12 learning, he should get a pretty good education there. Now, just to make sure you guys understand, because I know a lot... Sorry, my phone's just going off. I know a lot of people don't actually understand, but actually in the mod, it's different than in vanilla game. Education is based upon learning. Unless they've changed it. They might have changed it at some point in the last patch, but I don't think they have. In the mod, basically, depending on your learning, that can estimate the chances of you getting different types of education. So obviously being really high, you want it to get a high education. It's not based upon the Guardian, like it is in vanilla. just to make sure people understand that. Your friend Lord Ransford has sent you a gift. It is a small puppy, but of the finest pedigree and destined to grow into a great hunting dog. Selfish. I am cruel, but I'm selfish. Maybe I would like to keep it. I can imagine Tristram the Brute liking a dog. Send it back. Quietly dispose of it. Yeah, I think he will take it. Faithful Hunter. I think he'd go for Hunter. Yeah, I think he'd like a hunting dog. I think that's something Tristram would like. The North... Tristram. Cold mode has been taken over. My poor mother. Hey guys, sorry about that. I just had to go. Kept getting phoned. So I had to answer the phone because otherwise they're going to keep phoning, going to keep making noises in the background. So I have to answer and stop it from distracting me. Really apologize for that. There's nothing, I think, worse than as a YouTuber than when people are just constantly trying to get, make noises and trying to distract you and stuff. And it's the worst thing in the world because it totally ruins part of the video. But there's nothing I can do about it. So sorry about that. That's life. That's what all the people say. And I don't remember the rest of the words of that song. So let's move on. Recently I've noticed that the pitiful state of my brother, Sir Paxter. I've just been informed that the cause of his aches and fatigue is a case of flu. Pray to the gods. Let's pray to them. Hopefully they'll look after him. Poor him. He's not really had a great time. He's been depressed. He's a craven. How's his daughter? His daughter's fine now. She's okay. Is your wife pregnant? No more kids. She's only 21. Come on, Paxter. You've had lots of time to try and have more children. How's my son? Still shy. You become temperate as well. Not good at education just yet. What is this? Owe you a favour. A favour from the Lord Paramount. I like it. He's only 37 as well, so he's quite young. Then again, if he gets defeated by King Daemon, he could lose all his titles and stuff. So that's a good point. We're going to accept, though, just in case. You never know what happened. It could be useful if he stays in position of power. Always good to have the Lord of yourself owing you a favour. Can never hurt, really. I'm sure it's nothing too bad that he'll force me to do. Hopefully. Hopefully. I've lost more men. Yeah, people aren't liking me so much. Balanced nobles. Yeah, that's fine. I'm fine with that. That doesn't affect me too much. I like it being balanced. Makes sense to me. But I'm a little bit upset we don't have many men. I'm not going to attack Reading for now. I mean, I could, like I say, because I have allies and stuff, but I'd rather do if we were safe. Your dog is great, and plus the Lannisters coming down. There's just big armies everywhere. Your dog has grown quickly and is no longer a little puppy. He runs fast and has a keen nose, and your dog handles praise. Oh, and your dog handlers praise his good character. The dog is a good character? Huh, that's good. That's good to know. Okay, and the army got defeated there. Yeah, it's not looking good. They're going to take Red Lake, aren't they? Yeah. Which isn't terrible, because I don't have a claim on that, but... And it will weaken, of course, the High Lordship, but that's a shame. Do I want to become a commander? I guess for now, because we're not in combat, yeah, I can become a commander for now. So we'll become a commander, because, he wants to get on the battlefield. He wants to get back to hurting people, killing people. Yeah, the normal type of things that, people do. The normal Westerosi things. How are you doing there, King? For the City of King's Landing? That's kind of a big one, actually. The Wise Master could take the City of King's Landing. That would be hilarious. Who's actually helping him there? Beyond the Wall. Are you him and the what? What the? How did this type of alliance come about? What is going on here? How? Oh, his wife? No, his wife is a wildling. She's absent-minded. How did you get an alliance with him? No. Your son is married to his sister? How did this all come about? How did the wildling, I guess taking the war, got them noticed by people around the world? And somehow his son met this girl, or the two leaders organized it. Now you've got the King Beyond the Wall allying with the slavers of Slavers Bay. What an odd couple. You and your loyal men-at-arms have captured young women in the forest near Derren Downs. This could make a fine opportunity for a bit of hunt sport. I could perhaps get my men to strip her naked and release her into the wild and hunt her with my feral dogs. Oh, I am turning into Ramsay. I mean, I am cruel. And a torturer. Oh no. This is too depraved. I think we will. I think he will, yeah. He's turning into a Ramsay. I knew you were bad, but I didn't think you were going to go down this path, Tristram. The young woman gave you and your men quite an enjoyable hunt. It took you many hours riding through the forest before your dogs could catch up and pick up a scent. Oh, my father and even Duncan, they'd be all so sad to see this. What happened to that young boy who opened letters? What have you turned into, Tristram? Could catch up and pick up a scent. But she was eventually tracked down and pinned down by the dogs. You have your way with her, and are then left to decide what to do with her. I'll give you a quick death for the good sport. And now more phone calls. Yay! Sorry about that. It's not a phone call, it's something else. I'll grant you the honor of naming a dog after you. 5% chance of getting a lunatic. That's a very tiny chance. You have earned your freedom. And she can appear in your court. Really? Huh. Well, I am cruel. I don't want people to know about this, so it kind of makes silly to let her go, because then people will know about it. I think we're going to give her a quick death for the good sport. I don't think he's that depraved to go for naming a dog after her. But I think, yeah, he'll give her a quick death. Yeah, he's become pretty cruel over his days. Manon shows every sign of being infatuated with Taina. He follows her everywhere, and Taina is seemingly equally smitten. That skilled fighter girl. Huh. Ah, how sweet. Maybe it will pass. Separate them. Does he really care about this? Zealous, cruel. I mean, they could be, you know, I think he just doesn't care. Maybe it will pass. I don't think he really cares. He's like, whatever my son does, he can do whatever he wants. 15 years old. He's going to get education soon. Just wish he could get that formidable fighter before it happened. My daughter. I have a son. 3 years old, but he is a giant. He's going to be a good man. Do apologize for this part. This part has lots of distractions on my half. So do apologize for that. That sort of stuff will happen. Like I said, it's real life. Or is this just fantasy? Caught in a landslide or escape to reality. Open your eyes, just look to the skies and see. I'm just a poor boy, something and something, 'cause I'm easy go, easy something, little high, little low. Everywhere the wind blows, it doesn't really matter to me. And we got a new Maester, Maester Roger. He is prolific. Okay. Northman, 16 learning there, pretty good. Apologize for the the terrible singing, but yeah. I hereby grant those vassals my dedicated to each war compensation in gold. Well, thank you. That's nice. Nice to see that he respects us. My son, though, probably, yeah, should be looking to get married at some point. Lordship of King's Landing. All these wars just not going in our favour, but that's actually gone in our favour now. My lord, for too long, Tybalt Lannister has occupied my rightful seat. I'll stop at nothing to take it from him. I humbly ask you to provide me with coin. So, Brandon Bloodraven, is that his oldest? Yeah, his oldest daughter. No, the second oldest bastard daughter, Leonette Flowers, matrilineal to Dargood. She has a different dynasty, if you know, Buckshawn. She seems to have taken on Leonette Buckshawn. She has a daughter who is passive, but she wants to take it for herself. 20 gold. I mean, she is my sister-in-law. Yeah, go on then. I have 20 gold. We'll give it to her. She's my sister-in-law. It could be fun to see that happen. I don't think that she's going to defeat Tybalt Lannister. Widowed. Oh, his daughter. His two daughters both are dead. Only Lelia, the trained fighter. And looks as though they lost. Yep. Looks as though the Westerlands took Red Lake. The Falwells now control it. That's not good. See, in the olden days, this is why the North March was strong. So we could take it from them. Well, we could stop them, I guess, was probably the more thing I should say. Perennia of Case. Disinherited. She's actually took the High Lordship of Case from the Plums. Those poor Plums. Yeah, her father was a farmer, and her son controls Case. But she now controls Fair Isle and the High Lordship. Well, that was good for her. To Lucy. Okay. But yeah, that's why we need to make the North March stronger, so we can defend against these Lannisters and the Westernland men. We have to defeat them. But yeah, I think that's going to be the end of this part. It went out a bit longer actually than I should have made it because of all the distractions and stuff. But yeah, I'll see you guys in the next part. Maybe this war will finally end by that point. So far, though, it never seems to end. I'll see you then.